I skipped the normal rules of becoming a freelancer and I still got the client anyway. Have this portfolio of I work with so brands, have this review, like no. So of course I just wanted to show you guys some statistics because why not, right? Why not? He did not reply me again, like he just stopped replying. So imagine I spent 6 hours just trying to get this client, and was it worth it? Especially if you don't have the network, because I knew that I ain't got no network, right? I sent it to them. Sadly, they did not use the portal. And now let us talk about the payment. I was focused. I was like, you I want to get. First of all, this guy is serious. This guy wants to work like the base payments, and if you do really well, you have a performance bonus, guys. Because guys, I needed this win. Like remote workers now, there's a lot of competition. I'm not sending them a message. Oh, I would like to do this thing for you. No, I built it, and I was like, here, this is what I have built. Even my reviews, guys, in my reviews, I've been through a lot on this internet, trying to make money on this internet. Now it's time to talk about the future of this challenge. In this video, I'm going to be telling you my freelance story of how I got my first ever freelance client without any connections, without any experience whatsoever. First thing that I do want to talk about is a disclaimer. Okay, this is honestly just right timing, because I know how annoying it can be when you watch all these videos. It's like, oh, this is what I did, so just do this and you will get it too. I know that isn't the case. Okay, I have failed countless times. I have failed in business, and honestly, the more I think about it, the more I just realize that God just wanted me to get this win. I just had to get this win. If it's just not meant to be, it's not meant to be. And I know how difficult it can be coming to terms with that. So yeah, I just wanted to say this at the beginning of this video. How did I begin? I joined an academy online because I wanted to take an exam. I really loved their curriculum. It was really effective, but I just noticed that the learning experience could have been so much more better. It was mostly hosted on platforms that weren't really as advanced. So of course I decided to do something about it, and honestly, even prior to that, that was when I failed at my third business, and I didn't even know. I wasn't in the case of okay, I would just like stop the business that I was doing, but it was just a case of okay, I don't know what's next. I honestly don't know what's next. I just need to do this exam, and then I'll now figure out okay, what next can I do in my life, basically what other thing can I try. So when I got that idea, I was like, okay, this sounds fun. And honestly, this kind of sounds like freelancing, because it wasn't a case of okay, I wanted to get a full-time job with them. It was just a case of I saw something and I wanted to solve that problem for them. So of course it was going to be kind of like a contract based kind of thing. So yeah, and that was that. After I did that, then I decided to build a student portal for them. I did not try to get permission to do that. I was like, I want to build this thing, I'm going to build it. Okay, because it's not a case of I'm not sending them a message, oh, I would like to do this thing for you. No, I built it, and I was like, here, this is what I have built, and of course I filmed this whole process. So yeah, if you want to watch it, that's like, I have a playlist of when I built it, when I created the pitch materials and sent it, when I tried to close the deal and everything like that. If you want to watch it, you can go watch it and just see it in real time how it actually turned out. And then it was time for me to pitch to them, so I had to create something good so they were able to really see the way it works, the mechanics and all of that. And yeah, so when I sent it to them, sadly they did not use the portal, and he was like, he's already working on building an app and everything like that, but they saw initiative. They were able to see that okay, this girl can actually build. And the first thing that he did was to propose to me to help him with a platform that he could use to manage his leads and everything, because they were having issues with WhatsApp bans for their leads and everything like that. So he sent that to me, and he was like, oh, hey, do you want to try this out and see if you can help us do something? And of course he trusted me with that. He knew that I could do that because he had already seen what I had already shown him. He had already seen that, oh, this girl has already built this thing, so of course she will be able to build it. So, and then also right now I'm helping them to build like their past questions website, where they can post their website and post their past questions and everything like that. And yeah, so as for right now, they are not using what I built, but I still got the job because of what I built. So yeah, right now that is basically how it turned out. So now let me talk about the things that I didn't do and the things that I did do that actually worked. So of course, what I did not do, of course, is build a full portfolio first. Okay, so I did not have a portfolio of sample projects. No, I saw a problem and I just dove straight in. I just created something for them and I sent it in. So it wasn't a case of okay, I felt like I had to have this portfolio of I've worked with so brands, have this review. Like no, I did not cold pitch random people. I had someone. I was focused. I was like, you I want to get. So I looked at the way I could really help them, and I was able to get the job. So of course, I just wanted to show you guys some statistics because why not, right? Why not? So of course, the first thing that I had to do was prospect acquisition, right? So of course, under prospect acquisition, as you can see, I spent 60 hours. Okay, so the first thing I did was I researched and understood the prospect. So I just researched it because I already like gone through the program, so I already knew kind of like the basics, but just for further this thing. So I checked their websites, I checked the tasks stuff, and just really looked at it from like not as a student but as a builder, right? So yeah, I spent 4 hours on that, and then when I was building the visual sample, I spent 39 hours building it. So of course I was able to get all these hours because I usually track my hours. I don't track my hours, but I plan my hours with structured, so if there's any change I make the change, but it still stays there. So the way I was able to not get this was I just went back to the previous things that I've done, and then I just added everything up together just what I mean. So yeah, that's that for that. And then creating the pitching materials, which is the video, because I had to like create like a demo video where I walked through the template that I created and everything like that. So that took me 15.5 hours, and then I reached out to the clients and then I followed up. Okay, because guys, after I sent him the message, he did not reply me again. Like, he just stopped replying. And honestly, if I did not send him a follow-up message, that's how this thing would have probably gone. I just like, doesn't really need my services, doesn't need my services. So guys, follow up. Okay, follow up is really, really important. So yeah, as you can see, I spent 60 hours on that in total. And then for my sales and closing, so when he now wanted to take the discovery call with me and everything like that, so we did the discovery call, the clarifications, and like because we had to negotiate and everything like that on the price and everything like that, and also the timeline and the additional project. So that is 20 and a half hours that I spent on that. And then also I signed the deal, which is 1 hour. And then client onboarding, because I wanted it to be really professional. So of course I sent him an onboarding document, and also did internal privates and everything that I needed to do. So that took me 2.5 hours for right now for the first month for client fulfillment. And what client fulfillment basically means is that like what I'm actually doing, like the work I'm putting in, like the systems I'm building, all of that. So yeah, as you can see here now, I spent 28.5 hours in total for the whole month. And for client relations, as you can see here now, this is just me making sure that I'm creating feedback videos, because I had to make feedback videos on my progress reports and everything like that. So I was creating weekly progress reports, just going through everything that I've done and asking for feedback, and also creating a feedback form. So yeah, that's just basically what I was doing. And of course, for the month I spent 12 hours in total. And also client communication is just maybe when we call, when we're on the call, when we're on a meeting, stuff like that. So yeah, this is just basically that for that. So as you can see, pre-signing, I spent a total of 66 hours, right? So of course you have to put in the work before you actually get the job. So imagine I spent 66 hours just trying to get this client, and was it worth it? 100% worth it, because now I have the experience, and now I have. And honestly, even my reviews, guys, because he really liked the work that I did, so he even gave me he doubled my bonus, because he had the idea of, okay, this is like the base payment, and if you do really well you have a performance bonus. Guys, he doubled my performance bonus because that's how happy he was. So of course I have a good review, I'm sure I'm going to have referrals from it, and just because I took the time to actually create something beforehand. So if you ask me, is this 66 hours worth it? Definitely worth it, guys. Go that extra step. Don't just send them a message telling them what you can build for them. Build something for them and then show them what you have built. So of course, if it doesn't now work out, it's fine. You can pitch other brands with that. Because for me now, if that didn't work, I would have just like changed up the thing, just looked for another client, created something else for them, or maybe in the same lines of it. Do you understand? But it doesn't hurt, honestly, because now if you just want to cold pitch without having something substantial, it might be really difficult, especially if you do not have the network. Because I knew that I ain't got no network, right? I knew that I was going by God's grace. So yeah. And now let us talk about the payment. So I do not want to go like all in and just talk about how much he paid me. So I'm going to be like giving you guys the hourly rate, and then you kind of figure it out based on the hours that I worked. So yeah, if you want to know that, if you're really nosy, then you can figure it out like that. So of course, as you can see here now, everything that I did for the first month, that is not including the work that I did, the amount of time that I spent building the product, because I'm not going to be counting it as that since he didn't even use it at the end of the day. So of course, as you can see here, I worked a total of 42 hours for the first month, and I would say that I was paid 7,000 naira per hour. So you can figure it out if you want to figure it out like that. Yeah guys, that's basically that for that. That's how I landed my first client. So yeah, I would highly just say right now that if you do not have experience, just focus on a business that you probably use, that you probably know the system and everything like that, and then now create something for them. Okay, do not wait for them to give you permission. Do not send, because imagine if I had said that, okay, imagine if I had not built that thing that I built, I had not built that student portal, and I just sent them a message telling them that, oh, I have this idea, no, he wouldn't have taken me seriously. He was just like, oh, I'm already working on an app. I do not need that right now. Do you get? But the fact that I went ahead to build it just showed him that, first of all, this guy is serious. This guy wants to work. And then second of all, the fact that, he now has something in his eye, because that thing now showed him that, oh, okay, I even have something in mind that I want to do. So that's just what I would highly suggest, guys. Like, remote workers now, there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of, a lot of people are working, are trying to get remote jobs and everything like that. So you have to go a step further. And yeah, that's just after that. As I've said in the beginning as well, even if I had done all these things, even if I had built all these things, if it was not the time for me, it just wouldn't have been the time for me, and there was nothing I could have done. But yeah, I'm just grateful to God that it was the time, because guys, I needed the swing. Like, I have been through a lot. Okay, I've been through a lot on this internet, trying to make money on this internet, and honestly, I'm really glad that I did, and I cannot wait for the ones to come. Now it's time to talk about the future of this challenge. So for this challenge, I think I want to take things in a different route, because before I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna apply to jobs on Upwork, apply to jobs on LinkedIn and all of that, but I don't know, I do not want it to be like that anymore, especially not now, because I had the idea to create my signature product, right? My signature product, which is going to be a Notion hub for solopreneurs, for solo entrepreneurs who want to manage their businesses, manage their digital businesses online, but based on these different parts. So they have a hub for their prospect acquisition, they have a hub for their sales and closing, client onboarding, like all their SOPs are going to be there. You're going to be able to have their weekly planning there, their weekly review there, their goal setting, all of that in that hub. So yeah, that's the idea that I have, and I feel like I really do need to take time to build it out. And right now that I have this client, I was not like, so what is now the point, right? Like, what is now the point of trying to get another client if I already have this client and I already have this thing that I want to build? So yeah, because one, by the rate that I'm paid, I'm definitely going to hit the 7-figure goal, and also with the fact that I do not want to get another client right now. I feel like working for him and then building that thing that I'm building is really good right now. So yeah, I think that's just where I want to stop this. So I just wanted to just give you guys the update. So I had the idea, not even had the idea, like I had the template. I'm going to send pitches, I'm going to send proposals, stuff like that. But I just noticed that it's always best for me to have, I want to have that signature product, because at the end of the day, that is really what I do want to do. I want to help solo entrepreneurs to be able to work efficiently, because Notion is such an amazing tool for you to be able to manage everything and just see what you need to see when you need to see it. So that's why I really do want to build that. So yeah guys, I'm just really going to be focusing on building my core product, my signature product, and I'm just working for this client. And yeah, that's just that for that. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I really do hope that you got some inspiration, and I hope that you really do take the advice, guys. Build, okay? Just build something, just create something for them to actually see. Don't just go off of word of mouth and just hope that what you tell them, no, show them something. And I really do hope that you do end up getting your own first freelance clients as well from that through that route. Yeah, thanks so much for watching today's video. Yeah, so if you want to see this in real time, see what actually happened in real time, then you can just click this video here. This is going to be a playlist of everything that happened, all the videos. So yeah, I'll see you there, and bye.